Should Sir Ben Ainsley's crew achieve the seemingly impossible and bring home the America's Cup, it will be the biggest sporting triumph yet for Ineos, whose tentacles now lie across the elite landscape in 6 disciplines. Despite heavy investment and the oversight of Sir Dave Brailsford, it has been a mixed bag so far for Sir Jim Ratcliffe's petrochemicals company. They have struggled to make their mark in Formula One and cycling, while it may take a superhuman effort to restore Manchester United to greatness. They have encountered accusations of using sport to airbrush environmental concerns around their business. Ending Britain's 136-year wait for sailing's most vaunted prize would, in the short term at least, guarantee favorable headlines. How have they tried to make their mark? A key feature of Ineos's sailing work has been cross-pollination with Formula One. It is no secret that Ineos Britannia work closely with Mercedes, modern yachts being likened in some quarters to F1 cars on water. Brains from Mercedes have been deployed to work on design and engineering. The instances of overlap are numerous, and it is the most potent example of Ineos' vision to share expertise and methodology between their different sports. What has their outlay been? £110 million was put towards Ainsley's bid to win the trophy in 2021. A similar sum is likely to have been put into this year's high-profile attempt. How much success have they enjoyed? The 2021 bid fell short, with a defeat to Italy in the match-up to decide who would challenge the mighty New Zealand. But this time around they have been in outstanding form, outdoing Switzerland and then the Italians. That is an achievement in itself, but success will ultimately be measured by the multiple Olympic gold medalist Ainsley's ability to bring home the America's Cup. Pulling it off would be Ineos's greatest sporting feat to date. What did they inherit? 3 challenges of increasing gravity. Ineos dipped their toe into football's shark-infested water by buying the middling Swiss club Lausanne in 2017. 2 years later they purchased the League One club OGC Nice, another historically mid-ranking side but with obvious potential. Earlier this year they completed the most eye-catching deal of all, a 27.7% stake in Manchester United, the biggest club in England and a creaking oil tanker that will take some turning around. How have they tried to make their mark? Ineos learned costly lessons at Lausanne, courting fury early on by redesigning the club badge to incorporate an element of their own logo. Investment in infrastructure and a stream of signings indicated their ambition, although a flow of loanees from Nice has pointed to their place in the food chain. High-profile signings such as Ross Barkley and Aaron Ramsey have been among those signposting their intentions on the Côte d'Azur. At United, the arrivals of a top-class sporting director in Dan Ashworth and a new chief executive in Omar Berrada, formerly of Manchester City, are intended to solve the off-pitch mess they discovered. What has their outlay been? Significant. While the sum paid for Lausanne is unknown, they are thought to have invested around £45 million, a large amount in Switzerland, since gaining control. The takeover of Nice cost £88 million and they have overseen a net spend of close to £100 million on transfers. All this is blown away by the £1.25 billion investment in United. How much success have they enjoyed? Any grand ambitions for Lausanne have yet to be realized. The club have yo-yoed and sit mid-table in the top flight. Nice are yet to sustain a credible challenge in League One, oscillating between 9th and 5th since 2020, but are playing Europa League football this year. At United, the joy of a quick FA Cup final win over City papered over cracks that have widened in a poor start to this season. Prevarication over the future of their manager, Erik ten Hag, has not helped Ineos' chances of creating a launchpad.